say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium, and home to the NC State Wolfpack. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Appalachian State's offense comes onto the field first today. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point. There is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This offense comes out clearly wanting to throw the football. Nothing good on first down with incompletion. And how about this? You've got to protect your quarterback. That is priority number one, and they give up a sack on play two.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So NC State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
NC State to the line on 3rd and inches. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got it in the middle, it's Hansen. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Catch in the middle, it's Hansen. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Rides the back and leaves it on the option. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Looking for a man, it's Bailey. He'll throw it. He's got it on the move. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Touchdown, North Carolina State! Quick strike through the air for the score. They get set for the point after as we have the first score. good, and it's 7. They'll start this drive at their own 48. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his man. It's Green.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
He'll go to work in the air on second down. Hauls it in. He's out of bounds after the good pickup, and what a way to end the first period. We reached the break. It's NC State on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. They've got the screen set up. He gets it past. down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. The Wolfpack hoping to pay off this red zone trip. They'll run the screen. Turning it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. He wants to change this route. They want to throw it. Touchdown, NC! Ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves backed up inside their own 10. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top, using the back as a receiver on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Going over the top. Makes the catch on the left.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time. Spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Anderson.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Caught over the middle. It's Hansen. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Bailey. With the catch, it's Anderson. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
NC State started this drive with terrible field position, but now a little room to operate. Safe completion on the screen. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Okay, ready? Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab outside. It's Lewis. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. It's complete on the right side. He's stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Quarterback making checks. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hansen. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. On target. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Kick comes up short, and he's going to try to bring it back. They finally make the stop. Dropping back, it's Bailey. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Got his man. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself with the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game.
There he goes. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. From the gun, the ground game. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. It's a running room. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And once he found open space, the band might... Looking downfield on 1st down. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the grab on the right. Touchdown, North! The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half.
Timeout, NC State.
On the double.
The handoff, keep working on that clock.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to go up top. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's going to take off. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Dyer. Quickly complete. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
It's on target and complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Power football with the run. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Back to throw, it's Dyer. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them?
Makes the grab, he's got a first down. They're able to make the stop, but a little extra icing on this winning cake in this one. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.